Hello everyone and welcome to technically day 17 of Vlogmas, but this was supposed to be filmed yesterday and it wasn't. So day 16 of Vlogmas, just posted day late on day 17 Vlogmas. Anyways, yesterday my family had their Christmas tree contest, the 15th Christmas tree contest. So I'm going to explain that a little bit and tell a little bit about that tradition and show you guys pictures from this year as well if you have not followed them on my Instagram or Snapchat. So the Christmas tree contest started, like I said, 15 years ago, and I was like 9 when we started it. So yeah, so what we'll do is we spend one day all together going to each family's house and spending a little bit of time there. There's designated houses for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so we'll do that at those houses, spend a little more time there, and then just hang out and observe their tree. PJ, thank you. And so I don't remember how many houses we started with. And there's always around, like this year there were 8 houses. Sometimes I feel like the most we've ever had was like 12 houses, but just over the years, like some houses just aren't in it anymore. And or just like people moving around and stuff, like things like that. So anyways, and my uncles get pretty observant of the trees. Like if the back isn't decorated, you're getting your neck cut throat. And so decorate the entire tree. Yeah, so my family gets really creative with it. Like we're still doing this 15 years later, which is insane because you would have thought we like ran out of ideas, but no, like they just keep coming. And so like the first year I remember my family, like one of my best friends, Maddie, helped me literally just put the tree together. Like we threw it together and called it a day, and then we saw everyone else's trees and we were like, oh, so this is like really a thing. So yeah, my family goes all out for this. And so finally in 2011, that's when my family won. Me and my brother grew up cheering and playing football for the same like league in our town. And so we made the whole tree based off of that. It was the Interborough Golden Hornets and our mascot was a hornet. So we had like tons of bumblebees on it, on my cheer bows, some little footballs, pictures of me and my brother, our trophies, our jackets, things like that. And it was really super cute. And that's the one and only time we won. So give it up for the Quigleys. But our name's on the plaque, okay? But yeah, and so there's been so many different types of trees, like from edible trees with like candy on it, because we had candy canes one year that the kids could take off. We always try to like be on the kids' side. Well, I think people crack the code with that now. Like try to be on the kids' side. Like one year we did like an elf tree, so my mom bought like these little elves that the kids could like take home. But yeah, one of the families did a like 100 roses tree. There's been sports trees, movie trees, Disney trees, beach tree, baking tree, like literally so many things already. And this tradition just keeps on going. And it's literally one of my favorite days of the entire year. And I haven't been able to go last year or this year, which makes me upset, but it's okay because I'm still in it from afar. That's basically that. I hope that explained it very well. It's really fun. Sometimes we'll also like, in each car we'll have like a walkie-talkie so we can talk to each other as we're like driving from house to house, and we carpool as well. Like we'll try to take little cars as much because it's more fun when you're like piled in, and you know I'm with like my cousins and their aunt and their parents, my aunt and uncles, and then like my mom's with this person and my brother's with this aunt and uncle and cousins, and mixing up all the cousins and going with whoever. It's really fun, and whoever my mom ends up in car with, it's just a really fun time. And so yeah, but obviously, you know, buying new things. I don't want to ignore the fact that we are buying new things every year, and honestly I don't know what my family does with all of their decorations from the beginning and last year. I'm not gonna, you know, be ignorant to the fact that I stand for like reusing and constantly, you know, sustainable living and eco-conscious and things like that. But I do want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, family, text me if I'm wrong, but I don't think my family just like tosses things. Like they're all really creative, and if anything, I want to say they get reused in some sort or somehow, or a lot of it is also like made, so it can be, you know, if it's paper you could just recycle it. It's like my family, I know, I'm pretty sure with like all of our old things, they somehow just become more decor like in the house somewhere. But I honestly don't remember. It's been 15 years. Like I know there's been stuff that's got thrown out over the years, but my goal for next year is to like be a little more conscious with that, and ask my family as well, like, what do you guys do with all of this stuff? Because I really have no idea, and I never really asked them, because that is a question that I get, is like, so you just throw everything out every year? But to my knowledge, I don't think my family members just toss things out. I do think they get either reused in some other capacity or turned into something else. Or like I said, it was like handmade so it can be disposed of responsibly, recycled or something. I don't really know, but I didn't want to ignore the fact that I know it's buying new things every year and consumption. But yeah, but let's go over the trees from this year. So this year there were 8 houses, and I have it pulled up on here right now. So house number 1 that they went to, I'll plug the picture. It was a penguin slide, and they always have really good, well, like I said, everyone always has really good ones every year. And so they had a penguin slide, and the tree also turned, and there was a train on the bottom, and I thought that was really cute. And I feel like my mom sent this to me before one time, but yeah, we never did it, and yeah, that's really cute. But I do think my mom sent this to me before. House number 2 that they had was the Taylor Swift tree, which Jay and Chris, this is also Aunt Charlene's brother and his husband, and their son Noah, and they always go all out every year. Well, again, everyone does. So I'm gonna like continue saying that, but they had a Taylor Swift tree, which I thought was really cute. I love pink. I've been really into pink a lot recently more, so yeah, I thought it was really cute. It's very on par with Taylor Swift right now, you know. Obviously she's huge like all the time, but she's really, really, really huge right now. So thought it was great. They have the microphone and everything, you know, did the whole thing. And then house number 3 was my brother's, and he actually did a rubber ducky. So my brother, he doesn't live, well, he moved out, so he's been doing his own tree for 2 or 3 years now, and he actually did really good. I had no idea. I never know what he's gonna come up with. Out of the 2 of us, I am the more creative one. So this was really great, and I was proud of him. I think it's super cute. And the little black machine, that was Bubbles too, so that was perfect. And if you look at the bottom, there's also like, it looks like Bubbles down there, and they have like a rubber ducky like in a tub. So I thought he did really good. And he has his roommate Chris, who I think helped him as well. He has another roommate, James, but sorry James, I don't know if you helped him, but I think Chris did. But I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that was my brother and his roommates. We'll just say that. That was their house. House number 4 was WrestleMania. So Aunt Christine and Uncle Eddie and Mackenzie Ryan. Aunt Christine, she does events for her job, and like she's always been on top with like everything event planning. So like all of Ryan and Mackenzie's birthday parties like growing up were like top notch. You always left with a little goodie bag that went with the whole theme. The invitation, like everything was always themed out, and like you can literally see it. They have the ring, they have everything. We love it. It's great. So yeah. So that was their WrestleMania tree this year. I know this was Ryan because he loves wrestling. And my girl Mackenzie, she shows up. And it's her tree as well. Love you, Kenzie. House number 5. Okay, so this was my mom's tree, my queen. So she kind of has the same tree every year. And, you know, she like slightly switches this up. She had a Halloween tree one year. She's just cute. She's cute, okay? She's great. So this tree you can't really see like in just a picture. But if you were to zoom in, there's like star ornaments and like different shape ornaments that are like see-through, where she put pictures of all of us grandkids in there. So this was like a grandkid tree this year, which was really cute. And I love it. And like honestly, like the pink, the gold, the red, the blue, like all of that, like she's used those before. So she's reusing them, and then she added pictures of all the grandkids, which I thought was really adorable. And house number 6. So this is Aunt Charlene's other brother again, Brian, his fiance Jessica, and Brian's 2 kids, Dominic and Gianna. And Brian, he tried so hard for so many years, and like he always had great trees, but they just never won. And then he started going all out. Like not only is the tree decorated, but like the rest of the entire place where his tree sits is decorated. So last year he did like a circus theme, and it was so legit. Like you knew that was a winner when you walked in. And this one, again, I don't have the full picture, but it also, so this was a winter wonderland, and the whole like spot, the whole room that tree was in was completely decorated and a winter wonderland. So he's been going really, really all out in his past few years. Like he's coming for blood. And then the next tree is my Aunt Charlene and Uncle Keith. Also, I believe they are the couple who started everything, because as you can tell, I've been saying Aunt Charlene's brother a lot. So it's, the families that are there is like my mom's side and then Aunt Charlene's side as well. So Aunt Charlene married my mom's brother, Keith, who's my uncle. So it's like my mom's side and then Aunt Charlene's side, if that makes sense. And so they did a Grinch tree, and obviously it's so cute. And they, I think, have the most names on the plaque. If not the most, they're up there with either like Aunt Christine, Uncle Eddie, and Mackenzie and Ryan, or also Aunt Sandy, Uncle Brian, Gavin, and Tatum, but I don't exactly remember. But the Grinch tree is really, you know, obviously it's super adorable and super cute. They even have the curve to it at the top, the arch. One thing I will say is that out of all sort of like ideas, the Grinch is the most one that has popped up in different years before. Like, there's been various versions of the Grinch. Like, one year, Aunt Sandy and Uncle Brian, Gavin, and Tatum had a Grinch tree with the Grinch, like, literally, like, it looked like half the body was grabbing the tree and, like, ready to run with it. Like, they had, like, the Grinch, like, sticking out. But again, they did great. They even have a Whoville everywhere. I guess this tree actually is more of, like, Whoville rather than, like, Grinch specific. But, yeah. Great anyways. And then finally, the last tree, my cousin Gavin is graduating from high school this year. So they decked it all out, all about G Bates, G Bunny. Obviously, it's adorable. And you can see it's like, it's basically a shrine of Gavin, giving him his little spotlight. So that was really nice. And I already know when they saw the tree that Auntie and Uncle Brian were like, how can you not vote for him? How can you not vote for our handsome boy? And so I know they just got roasted when they didn't win. Ah! They probably yelled at everyone, but it's fine. Those were the trees from this year, and maybe I can make a video reflecting on some old ones. That was this year, so thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 16, even though it's posted late on Vlogmas Day 17, that's fine. And I will see you again later because I'm posting another vlog tonight, okay? Thank you for joining me, and if you have any questions or anything else about the tree contest, like I said, I'm going to make another video about it, so comment them below and let me know if you have any other questions and I will answer them. It's one of my favorite traditions, so honestly, I could talk about it forever. Okay, I will see you soon for Vlogmas Day 17. Bye!